So basically, what this, the recent happenings and what it just tells us is who we are. Where are we? Are we a failed nation? Are we a nation trying to revive and resuscitate its failures? Are we a nation that basically doesn't care? And that's the three questions we need to ask ourselves. So basically, for me as a person, looking at where we're coming from, where we are, I think Nigeria is a failed nation. The system has totally failed us. So why have we gotten to this point? Is the concentration of interest of our leaders. So the question is, what are our leaders really interested in? Do they understand that their principal responsibilities needs to be tabled at every point in time? Do they put the cards on the table, or they're basically running and chasing after their own personal interests? Because for me, if the Chief Security Officer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria or the Chief Security Officer of a state fails to protect his state, then I think the government has failed us. And all of this has happened because we shifted concentration. The system shifted concentration, and we citizens also shifted our concentration. Because most times when we agitate for what we know is right, it's not what we feel, what we know is right, what we deserve as citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the government comes back to say, where are we? What's the margin? What's the disparity between the people and the government? And at a point in time, I always look at it and say, yes, there's a point here, but it's not a valid point. We citizens, what exactly do we want? What kind of Nigeria do we want? Are we able to build our own new Nigeria ourselves? Are we contented with the way things are? If we don't answer this question, these leaders will continue to do what they want to do, because we all know that most of these people are selfish leaders. They are leaders who have come to loot national treasury. They are leaders who don't even understand the reasons why they are in office. And that is the reason why it is so easy for a metropolis to experience such a thing. Has Lagos State been like this? No. What happened? Where did we go wrong? Where did we lose it? What is the governor doing? What is the government as an institution doing? So it's obvious that they've never been interested in protecting lives. All they have been interested is the national treasury. What is available? How do they make money? I told somebody something. I said, I took time out to look at Lagos State, for example. Lagos State cannot categorically give you a database of what is going on. But every avenue to make money, Lagos State has a technology infrastructure put in place to be able to make money for them. Whether it is tax, whether it is toll fee, whether it is Agbero bus stop, whether it is Okada, they know how to sit down and tap all these resources from every hook and cranny. But the question is, do they also tap all these resources of securing the citizens, or getting a database, or going back to the drawing board and say, okay, this is Lagos State. Where do we pull the strings? Where do we fasten the belt? Where do we tighten the hose? Where do we block the hose? They've not been able to do that. And if you are not able to continuously look at yourself as a parent, or you put Lagos State or the nation as an instrument, it's just like you're playing guitar. You keep brrrr bang, brrrr bang. At a point, the strings will loosen up. You need to tighten it. The government is not doing this. So every of the lies, every of the pretense has come back to play. That is why we're here. That is why it's easy for people to just carry ammunition. It's easy for for human beings to be lynched, and the government is just sitting there and looking. 2 years ago, I did a video concerning security in Lagos State particularly. Okay, you are saying that all these strange people are coming into life. How do they penetrate into the system? Lagos State is a natural endowed state with money, where anybody will come and say, I want to come and make money. I also came to Lagos to make money. My businesses are in Lagos. So everybody comes to Lagos, but how do you control? How do you curb everybody? So we talked about these Okada riders, for example. If you want Okada riders, if a university graduate can drop the job as a banker and pick up a business to run as an Uber driver, he has his certificate, he has his guarantor, he has his documentation, he went to driving school. Why can't we put Okada riders through such? Let there be bus stops, let them have insurance, let them go to training school. You will realize that an average educated person will pick up the job of an Okada rider, and we would have a database. We would have a structure that controls them, because means of transportation is also very, very important. But when you don't look at it, everything that concerns them is Okada riders has to pay this fee. There, if you are doing delivery, you have to pay this fee. The government is so aggressive about making money from every avenue, but they are never aggressive about making policies and regulations that will straighten up and firm every form of irregularities, crime and all that. They won't do it. Now, if the federal has failed to protect state security, what is the RRS doing in Lagos State? We have the state security. What are they doing? That's the question you should ask. People donate, people contribute, people pay money. So all of this just boils down to the fact that the system is completely divided. What's the way forward? The only way forward is for everybody to come out. Let's ask for what is ours. Let's do the right thing. You cannot sit down on social media and just be blabbing mouth. You cannot sit down in the corners of your house and just be commenting. When they say let's move, let's move. When they say let's talk, let's talk. The government knows what to do. They will not do it until we ask for it. It's our right. It's our country. We have to build it. I keep telling everybody, we don't have anything anymore. All our natural resources, all our endowments, all our entitlement, we are a fatherless nation with no inheritance. The only thing we have left to save Nigeria from this nosedive situation where we are is to lend our voices and speak out and let the government know that we know what we want. Because if you don't do it, when election comes, they will still come back and meet you. They will cajole you. They will give the people who they call the masses that they have a huge control over, mechanic, engine noise, all of them. They will give them stipend, and those people will still come back to direct control our lives for the next 8 years. So fellow Nigerians, let's come together. All these people have a place where they meet. The youth, we the Sorosoke youth, where do we meet? What do we discuss on our WhatsApp group? When we see our parties, what do we discuss? We should be talking about how to make Nigeria great. I have no other place to go. This is our motherland. This is our inheritance. And every one of us, Nigeria iti gbogbo wa ni. O ma gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ torí kò sí ibòmíràn tí a lè lọ. I no get another passport. Àjò lè dàbí ilé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ ká fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Ká jọ gbé. Thank you so much for having me.